gentlemen, welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's going to be an outstanding day as we are going to talk Illinois Eastern Community College's Business and Industry. Have wonderful ladies here, KaRissa Miller down there, on Claire Vaughan here.
Hello.
And we are going to have a good time here today. Again, you are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch. My microphone's not on. See, now it's working. And make sure yours is on. Your light on there?
Yep.
Your light on there?
Yep.
I changed the batteries in the doggone thing. But the thing is, actually, Claire, and you can understand this, my voice typically carries.
Yeah.
So I was hearing it, and I just knew that there was all kinds of echo. What in the world was going on? So we don't have a show without a problem. We can't have...
We jinxed it, right?
We jinxed it. You talked about it.
I did. Number one rule in technology.
The number one rule. I can't say the number one rule in technology. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We're going to have a good time today talking about what is going on around in and around your area. Speaking of in and around your area, we have blood drive today at the we're at the Blue Point Church. You know where the Blue Point Church is. That's just off of the Blue Mountain Road, probably about a mile north of Route 161. As you're heading down 161, just take a north there at the big sign that says Blue Point Church this way. Go up that way. Go up about a mile, and by all means, this afternoon, the Blue Point Free Will Baptist Church hosting a blood drive from noon to 6 p.m. It's going to be at the link there. That's their gymnasium. That's located on the east side of the church. The address of the church is 1141 CR 1975 North. It's Blue Mound Road. You can't miss it. Just off of Blue Mound Road. You can visit. Now, this is the thing where you need to do. You need to go to redcrossblood.org. Redcrossblood.org. You probably already have if you've donated blood before. But this is the quickest way to get in, get out, and then get to the ham salad sandwiches or whatever that they're going to have there. Go to redcrossblood.org. Make your appointment. Go ahead and make your appointment this morning, and then you can also get the Fast Pass. It's that's where you read through the list of literature and all the literature that you're supposed to read before you donate blood. Now, I gotta tell you, I do know some people who do not read all that literature.
Not me.
Not me either. Yeah. No, absolutely. Read it all every time. But there are some people who don't. If you don't, this gives you the opportunity to read through that, make your appointment, and then fill out the Fast Pass. And once you have that all done, it is as quick as a breeze. Again, that's redcrossblood.org. By the way, the code is Blue Point. It'll take you directly to this particular drive to make your appointment. For any questions, you can give Connie McGrew a call. That's at 618-839-1981. Or also you can give Ernie Lewis, Pastor Ernie Lewis. He'd love to talk to you. If you talk to Ernie, he'll start talking, and then you're basically, you're there for the rest of the day. 618-838-6708. Of course, we already talked about where the church is located. What else is going on today, ladies and gentlemen? Actually, that was the only particular community event that I could find. However, of course, we do celebrate national and world holidays today, and I'm interested, actually, if these ladies with me follow this. This is World Milk Plant Day, or Plant Milk Day. Actually, it should be the other way around. Plant Milk Day. This each year on August 22nd, World Plant Milk Day encourages people to consume milk derived from plants. Also a day to learn more about the nutritional value of plant milk. It's common knowledge the milk comes from cows, of course, especially the Herefords. Well, I guess maybe not Herefords, Holsteins. But humans drink milk that comes from other animals as well, including goat's milk, as well as from buffalo, camel, sheep, and yaks. But did you know milk also comes from plants? The most common types of plant milk are almond, cashew, coconut, hemp, I did not realize there was such a thing as hemp milk, oat milk, soy milk, quinoa. You like how I got the pronunciation
I'm impressed.
of quinoa, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a professional.
I thought it was quinoa for the longest time.
I had no idea what it was. But years ago, plant milk was nearly unheard of. Now, however, more and more people are making the switch from animal to plant milk. According to a recent study, 38% of households surveyed drink plant-based milk. All right, ladies, so this is what I was getting at. You have children.
Yes.
Young children. You have children?
I have one, yes.
One child. How old?
She's in college.
She's in college, so you're through. You're drinking milk for yourself now.
Well, I hate to admit it, but I don't drink milk.
No, that's fine. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I am of an age. You guys are 20 or 30 decades away from my age. I am of an age where I have become lactose intolerant, and so. This plant milk stuff just really kind of right down my alley.
Yeah.
Do you do any plant milk with your children, or is it? It's actually becoming kind of similarly priced, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Felix had a milk allergy when he was born.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was nursed, and then once we started introducing milk, he would get rashes and stuff. So we did almond milk. He does drink some cow milk now, but yeah,
Well, there you
it's
go.
all good. It's really
It tastes
good.
similar, doesn't
Yeah,
it? I mean, you can
does.
tell a little difference.
Yeah.
When you go back to whole, but it's
Yeah.
actually kind of like.
It's sweeter, I feel like.
I've got no problem with it.
Yeah.
I've always liked a good glass.
What's your go-to?
I drank the soy.
Soy milk?
Yeah, we drink the soy milk from time to time.
Okay.
I don't drink a ton of milk either. I'm like
Right.
I'm like KaRissa.
Yeah.
I don't drink a ton of milk to start with. But if you have pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was always wondering how much difference there is in cooking, though, with plant milk as opposed to regular milk. Does it make much difference?
I think in baking, in some baking recipes, you have to kind of,
Well,
Adjust for that.
yeah.
baking, for crying out loud. You got to be a wizard to be able to do it
for
right
sure.
anyway, don't you?
A scientist. I am not.
World Plant Milk Day started, ladies and gentlemen, back in 2017. Started by Robbie Lockie, apparently the co-founder of Plant-Based News. So he's trying to help accelerate the switch to plant. Maybe he owns a garden. I don't know.
Or maybe he was lactose himself.
Or maybe, there you
there
go.
you go.
Maybe he's lactose intolerant himself, trying to help people out. That makes sense. What else is today, ladies and gentlemen? This is, now you probably have never even heard or seen these, National Bow Day. On August 22nd, National Bow Day guarantees your taste buds will be shouting wow, because these ancient Chinese gastronomic delicacies often cause oohs and ahs on the food holiday. They're basically dumplings. At first, one might consider it to be just a simple steamed bun. Dumplings aside, this is a flavorful cheese dough used to make balatzi along with bao. It's stuffed with savory meats as well as sweets. And I can tell you, I feel terrible about this, but I remember my first bao.
Yeah?
I was 8 years old. We were on the family trip. We did 3 family trips as I was a child. This was one of them. And we were in Boston, and we went to a restaurant in Chinatown in Boston and had chow chow baos, which was basically barbecued meat in a dumpling.
Oh, that sounds good. They look delicious.
They are outstanding. They are particularly good. There are excellent reasons. Created as an elegant package, a bao fits into the palm of your hand, making it portable. Satisfies all your favorite flavors, spicy to sweet, barbecue and Thai. This little sandwich covers breakfast, lunch, supper, dessert, whatever you want. This is national. But if you get the opportunity, folks, go out and get a bao. Wow Bao, some restaurant founded National Bao Day to celebrate the ancient Chinese tradition. And they chose August 22nd as it's the anniversary of the launch of the first bao-centric restaurant in Chicago. So there you have a little bit of history, at least for Wow Bao. Wow Bao, that's a great name. What else is today? Now, this is the one. The ladies already saw the picture of this. And so I can't really surprise them with a good picture. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is National Pecan Torte Day, celebrated August 22nd of each year. This was commemorated to add the fun and joy to folks who love pecan tortes. Tortes differentiate themselves from those of cakes as it has a deep, rich flavor. In general, a torte is a rich, multi-layered cake that is invariably denser and is naturally more delicious and creamier than cake. Unlike cakes, tortes will be frosted between the layers. Here's a better look at a good-looking torte. Frosted between the layers and filled with mousse, buttercreams, jams, or fruits. And pecan torte, there's the pecans on top. That, I must tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that is one outstanding looking cake.
Oh my gosh.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Are either of you pecan fans?
Yes.
Yeah, I always like to have the pecans in the chocolate chip cookies. You throw some pecans in the chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, that will
Elevates it.
elevate it a ton. So, by the way, do you know where the pecan tree is native to? What continents have the pecan tree?
Is it us?
North America's the only one.
Yeah.
Really?
North America's the only one. Yeah, pecan trees are native to North America, and they grow huge down in Texas, like a lot of things in Texas.
Wow.
It would take 11,624 pecans stacked end to end to reach the top of the Empire State Building.
That's a fun fact.
There you go. When are you going to use that one? That is an outstanding fun fact, ladies and gentlemen, right there. What do you want to see on TV today? There's all kinds of good television to tell you about. High school sports starts, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I started yesterday on Monday, but today we've got 2 games for you as well. I've got high school baseball. I'll be in a booth in a 100-degree day in the sun in Louisville as Brownstown St. Elmo, the Bombers, are taking on the North Clay Cardinals this afternoon. Now, right around 4:30, we'll probably come on the air, 4:25 or so. That'll be on channel 100, so try to catch that. Also tonight, well, I had Cissna and Dietrich, but that's been moved, actually. That one has been canceled out. It's going to be, I want to say, Breeze Central playing at Salem, but I'll check that. Major League Baseball tonight, the Cardinals are at the Pittsburgh Pirates. Adam Wainwright taking on Johan Oviedo. That's on Bally, channel 630. Also at 7:10, Seattle's at the White Sox. The Mariners at Chicago. George Kirby versus Mike Clevenger. That's on NBC Sports Chicago, channel 643. At 5:40, the Cubs are at Detroit. It's Drew Smiley versus Reese Olson, Marquee, channel 597. The game on TBS tonight, national televised game. Boston at Houston. Chris Sale taking on Christian Javier. And finally on MLB Network, late night baseball. Texas heads to Arizona at 8:40 p.m. this evening on Major League Baseball channel 599. John Gray versus Zach Gallen. Should be a lot of fun. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. We're going to get you smarter, as these ladies much smarter than me. We'll be back here. It's Claire Vaughan along with KaRissa Miller from the IECC Business and Industry, and we are going to talk to them about all kinds of good stuff coming up right after these words. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Back in a sec.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I'm Dr. Eric Pikus. I'm a general practice physician here at CRHPC, and I work at the Clay Medical Center in Flora. One of the things that I love about working for CRHPC is the fact that it's a federally qualified healthcare center. And that means that we can take care of any patient, whatever the case may be. We don't have to worry about their financial situation. And I love the fact that we can take care of anybody that needs our help. So no matter what care somebody needs, we're going to give them the best possible care available without judgment.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, as we are joined this morning by ladies from the Illinois Eastern Community College Business and Industry program.
Yes.
Not division, not class, right? Because it's all kinds of classes. That's the cool part. Claire Vaughan is here along with KaRissa and Miller. Thank you, ladies, both for being here today. Appreciate you joining in.
Thank you.
Actually, you were here about 2 months ago.
Yep.
And the thing is, there's just all kinds of stuff continuing going on, isn't there? And what did we talk about 2 months ago? You had all kinds of classes in the to the end of July, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We had starting a small business in Illinois. We had an Airbnb class. We had an active listening, I believe. We had all sorts of things going on, and they just keep coming. So you said to call you if we wanted to get back on, and here we are.
Yeah.
We're back to talk some more.
Like a bad penny. They keep turning up.
That's right.
No, it's wonderful. As we're going to talk about some of those classes from before and after, as well as you have, KaRissa. There's a ton coming up this week, aren't there?
Yes, there are. This week, Claire is going to host her Airbnb class.
Yeah. And
Okay, I think I've got the Airbnb picture.
slide-
Yes,
yeah.
there I do have that.
So you want to be an Airbnb host, and
All right. Tell me
Yes.
again. We've gone over this, and do you have people who? How this was not the first time you've done this class,
right. We've done it once before at Mount Carmel.
How was the crowd?
There was like 10, I think, there.
That's pretty good.
It was good. And a lot of them were from Fairfield. There were a few from Mount Carmel area. But yeah, everyone was very interested. And it was probably my favorite class that I've taught so far.
Really?
They were very inquisitive. They had great, stories to tell about why they were thinking about starting one. Great questions.
And as IECC consists of the Olney campus, the Wabash campus in Mount Carmel, Lincoln Trail up in Robinson, and Frontier down in Fairfield, you are taking this show on the road.
Yep, we try to schedule, each class that we do in different areas and covering all the areas, and also scheduling them at different times of day. So if 5 o'clock doesn't work for you, the next one we'll try to do at noon. If noon doesn't work, the next one we'll try to do at 8, just to make it easy for people to attend because we know everyone has jobs or small businesses they're trying to run. So
Now, Claire, this is August 22nd, I guess, right now, right?
Yes.
This is August 22nd. We are
2 days.
3, 6, 7, just over 7 months from the eclipse.
Oh, yes.
Is it too late for somebody to start thinking about becoming an Airbnb host?
Yeah.
Because there are going to be a ton of people coming
Yep.
to this neighborhood.
And that's honestly why we started doing these trainings is because, one, we don't have a lot of hotels in a lot of our areas that the IECC district covers.
Well, you look at Mount
So-
Carmel doesn't have
Right.
one.
Fairfield doesn't have one.
You can look at Alney's got the big one south of town.
Yep.
But not a ton more than that.
And the trend is that a lot of people like to stay in Airbnbs. They like to have more space. They like to, be able to relax and spread out. So
And get breakfast the next day.
yeah, well, yeah.
A lot of times.
Sometimes, sometimes. But yeah, that's exactly why we started it was with the solar eclipse in mind. A lot of people already have booked their Airbnbs for that solar eclipse, but there's still going to be an
But if
influx
I
of
have-
people.
Yeah, but if I have another, an extra 3 or 4 rooms or something in the
Yeah.
house.
Oh my gosh, and that's the cool thing about Airbnb. You can set up anything from an entire house to a room to a couch. Some people just give out their couch, and you can make a little bit of added income on that extra space that you have. So
What are some things that people that may not realize when they're going into starting an Airbnb that you really have to know or really have to kind of take into consideration in advance?
one thing that sparks a lot of people's interest is they don't think about living in town and zoning issues. So if you're going to have an Airbnb, you have to check with your local government on zoning laws and ordinances and make sure that you can rent it out.
Now, wait a minute. It's my house.
I know.
It's my house.
I know. That's the comment we get on the City of Fairfield's Facebook page a lot. I help monitor it as well, and people are confused about that. But as with anything, the town has to make money and has to.
Well, I mean, if you're basically using it as a commercial purpose.
Correct. So if it is zoned, Doug, I wish I had Doug Skaggs here to talk.
Yeah.
He's the zoning officer
Yeah.
in Fairfield, but as an R2, I think it's allowed. But if you're in a residential area, a lot of times you're going to have to get approval from your neighbors
Right. Oh, really?
to make sure. It helps. If you talk to your neighbors, you encourage them, let them know what's happening, have open communication.
I guess that could cause a few problems if you didn't.
Right. I mean, you don't want to cause issues in your neighborhood. So that's an idea to think about.
So these are some of the things we're going to be talking about.
Yes. Yep. That's
When is this?
This is on Thursday, August 24th, and it is at Frontier Community College.
Let me find that.
And Frontier Community College. It's from 5 to 6 p.m. in the Emergency Preparedness Building.
Emergency Preparedness Building. I've lived in Fairfield all my life.
Never knew it was there.
I don't know which one. I guess I know it's something out there on campus.
Yep. So you turn in on Frontier Drive, and it's the very last building on your right when you're heading out south of campus.
It used to be the library.
The bookstore.
The bookstore.
Yes. Yep.
The bookstore.
And there's a sign on it that says emergency preparedness. So if we can stand outside and flag you
Right.
down, but
and
just
if you go to the burn building, you've gone too far. You don't want to go to the train, the rail the rail car.
You don't want to go to the storage, the stack of storage cars. If you see the stack of storage boxes on one side and the solar on the other side, turn around.
yeah, you went
One
too
building
far.
back.
Yeah.
Where do you park for that?
There is parking there. It's limited, but you can park across the street
Now, do
as
folks
well.
have to register for these, or how's this work?
You can register online. If you go to iecc.edu/SBDC, there should be a link on there. You can also give us a call at Frontier Community College, ask for Claire, and we can get you signed up that way, or just show up.
Just show up,
just show up.
and so this is something you don't have to be pre-registered for.
Correct. Yep. It's a no-cost class as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this has zero cost.
Well, now, hold on a
Through-
second. These people are going to be making this tons of money from the Airbnb.
Just remember us. No, just kidding. When you get rich.
Tip your waitress.
But yeah, this is through the SBDC, the Small Business Development Center, and it's a grant-funded program, and through that we can offer no-cost or at-cost trainings. So I'm kind of a small part of the College of Business and Industry,
Yeah.
but yeah, this is a no-cost workshop,
Well,
so come learn.
We've talked about the SBDC a little bit the
Yeah.
last time we were here. So it's a tremendous program. I tell you what, let's take another quick break, and we're going to come back. We're going to talk about the other programs that we have coming up. I'm going to let KaRissa talk at some point.
All right.
You ready to talk sometime, KaRissa?
That's okay.
She's
Yeah,
ready to
I can
roll. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, and we'll be back right after these. Stick around.
At Midwest Farm and Land, we've got a team of dedicated land, home, and commercial experts ready to help.
We understand that buying or selling a property can be extremely stressful. Let our folks take care of you and help you find your perfect piece of property.
Whether it's recreational or hunting land, farmland, homes, or commercial, we're there to help.
Local experts with national reach. If you're interested, give us a call, 618-532-1961, or check us out on the website, midwestfarmco.com.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Joined today by Claire Vaughan here, KaRissa Miller over there. We are talking about a wide variety of things today, things that will help you become smarter. I mean, that's basically the goal, isn't it, KaRissa, of the small business development stuff?
To help businesses, upskill and retrain their employees, as well as, general public learn new skills.
Yeah, you were talking about stuff earlier, but I wasn't paying attention. Tell me about this thing. See, now that is what it was a joke, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. It was a joke because I wanted to hear about this. Because it is truly. It is one of the keys to communication, isn't it?
Yes.
That people do pay attention and listen, right?
Right, and it is a struggle for everyone. I think the more technology we have, the harder it is for people to listen and pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the ADD that goes around, I think, for everyone anymore. But the active listening training is actually geared toward social workers. Well, it could be geared towards anyone, but we aimed it towards people who need continuing education, units for qualified intellectual disability professionals,
Wait a
social
minute.
work.
You can, these will count as a continuing education for anything, or just for that particular?
For that particular.
Okay.
Yes, and then.
I was just wondering if I could get, say I'm an accountant.
No.
I would probably need listening skills.
You would.
As an accountant.
No, but you'd have to give me time to get that.
To get that
sent in for.
qualified?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So,
all right.
but for this one, I just got it for the QIDP and then
Okay.
for PDUs for social work. So.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about this class. How long will it go? It looks like it's all day long.
Yep, 8 to 4:30, and then you do get to leave for lunch.
I gotta tell
You
you.
give your ears a little break for that.
I gotta tell you, KaRissa, it seems like if I already have problems listening, how are you gonna keep me there all day long?
Well, I'm going to give you breaks, and I'm going to have lots of different activities. And Carrie Dagg's going to be the teacher, and she's really engaging. And
Yeah.
she's a good presenter. So
Yeah.
I've read the curriculum and
Oh, really?
read through it, and yeah. So it's going to teach you different skills. So you're going to work in groups, and you're going to have you're going to learn the different aspects of how people learn and listen. And so between all of that, you're going to be listening and learning, and that's what's going to keep you engaged.
Now, this isn't the first time you've done this class either, right?
Actually, this will be the first
this
time.
is the
It was
first time.
scheduled before, and it had to be rescheduled due to an
I see.
illness.
I see.
So, yeah.
Well, is this one that folks will need to register for, or can we just
You can-
show up? And this one is at Noble, right?
Yes, it is at Noble, and you can register. The link is still online. It should still be online.
Noble at the Terry L. Bruce West Richland Center. When is that name change coming, by the way?
At the end of September.
Okay, so it's gonna be, we're already calling it the Terry L. Bruce, but right now, it's also the IECC
West Richland Center.
West Richland Center, which you might know as Noble School.
That's right.
Is it on the east side or the west side of that? I drive
It is
by
on the
Noble
east
School from
side
time to
of
time.
Noble.
No, I know it's on the east side of Noble,
Oh.
the east side or west side of the school, because there's other things in that building.
It is on the east side of.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Somebody probably told me that and I forgot about it.
Oh, that's okay. It depends which classroom we put it in, so you know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I got that exactly right. Now, was this where it was going to be the last time whenever
it
it was?
was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
same slide.
I must have heard that. That's one of the cool things going on. Tell me a little bit about. These aren't for the main students of any of these colleges, are they?
No, Business and Industry aims to work with businesses and work with the employees of those businesses.
Do you have some regular students coming in and trying to cabbage onto some of it, or is it all just adults?
No, we could have regular students. We just put together trainings that people say they're interested in. So if regular students are interested, they can register as well. We also encourage employees of IECC to take any of our trainings.
Oh, do you really? No kidding.
Yeah, we hosted a Safe and Sound conference last Wednesday, and we had employees of IECC that registered for that and attended.
I think I have the thing for that. Let's see, where's that? Was that what was? No, that one.
Yes.
What was? Oh, okay,
On the
it was on the 9th. What was this? Because you have some more coming up. The active listening is part of the same situation, right?
Yes. So the Safe and Sound Conference, we actually co-hosted with IMEC and OSHA, and it just, we had in 4 different speakers, and we went over OSHA updates. We had a speaker, Dr. John Gall. He talked about mental health in business, and it was a really good presentation. Just the focus of how before, in recent years, mental health wasn't something businesses focused on.
Right. Didn't even look at.
Yeah, especially since COVID, that it's something that business owners are focusing more for their employees and the services that they could offer.
Okay, I was thinking you had it. Maybe I misread the thing. I thought there was another mental health one coming up. Was this the one in the past, or is there another
No,
one
we
coming up?
actually we have partnered with the Clay County Health Department, and they are offering mental health first aid.
There it is.
Yes.
Tell me about this a
Yes.
little bit.
So that is the mental health first aid, and they are hosting that in September, on
Okay.
September 25th, and that is an all-day training. And that's where you're going to learn how to kind of be a mental health first aid responder, to where you recognize just signs and symptoms of somebody who may be entering into like a mental health crisis, or signs and symptoms of drug, use. So with that class, Carrie Dag actually teaches that as well. She's kind of my go-to girl.
That's
But she is an outstanding person, instructor. So she has a great passion with that. She actually took this training when she became the Wayne County coroner. And she'll tell you at the beginning of it that for this class, it may not be life-changing for you, but it was for her.
Really?
Yes. When she was sitting in that class, she saw it as a way to be proactive, because as a coroner, she can't do much to change what she
Yeah, as
is
a
at
coroner,
the-
she's
yeah.
kind of dealing with things that are
At
already in the
end.
past.
But
Right.
if you take this class and you learn these skills, you may be able to change something before she has to do that part of her job. So that's kind of the goal.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah. So
That's really cool.
that's why she's got a great passion for that class.
That again is in September. It's
Yes.
As you see, that is September 25th
At the-
from 8 to 4:30. This one you probably would want to register before,
Yes,
because
and
you got to pay
call-
for it.
Yes. No, actually,
Wait a minute.
you don't. The first 22 people that call the Clay County Health Department is free, because they have a grant that is.
How about
covering the
that?
fee.
That's
Yes.
great.
Well, I didn't realize that's a $270 or $170 value that you can get for free.
Yes.
Well, now
And they are actually providing you lunch.
Wow.
so you're getting. Who says there's no such thing as a free lunch?
That's right.
Right? Well, you see, I got to tell you, you're helping my mental health already. And it really isn't for helping your mental health, it's for helping you recognize other people's mental health issues. I was in Denver last week, and I was on an airplane twice.
Oh.
So you really kind of pay attention.
Yes.
You really do try to pay attention to other people's mental health problems, especially when you're my size and you have to sit in a middle seat. They really pay attention to other people's mental health, because they aren't happy. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We are talking here today with KaRissa Miller down there, and Claire Vaughan here, about the IECC Business and Industry programs they have coming up. We've got some more to talk about, and we'll be right back after these words. Please do stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery, so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemonsonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, talking here today with KaRissa Miller down there and Claire Vaughan right here about a wide variety of things going on in the, it's not just Frontier Community College, it's Olney Central College, Wabash, and Lincoln Trail, where while we're Wabash Communications, we are in all four of those schools.
Yep.
So we are fired up to help however we can on any of these. Okay, we've been talking about some different programs going on. Tell me a little bit about this one. What's the Excel for Beginners? Where is this? It looks like that one's coming up in Noble as well.
Yes. So as we go around and talk to different businesses, one of the things that we've heard over and over again is, can you host an Excel class? Because as you know, well, I don't know about you, but when I open Excel, I just hope nobody asks me to put a formula in it.
I gotta tell you, having been in computers and worked with computers since 1979, it's scary as can be.
Yeah.
To open an Excel if you don't know what you're doing. It can be really frightening.
It really does. So that was actually, I started in September, and I think the first week I was there, somebody said, do you guys ever host an Excel training? So that's been one of the things that Sharmila and I have talked about since we finally got it together. So Shasta Bennett's going to do that for us.
Okay.
And we already have 12 people signed up for this class, and
really?
It has a maximum number of 20. So you'll want to get signed up really soon if you want to take this one.
Now, will this be one that you'll need to bring your own laptop, or you'll have already connected computers there?
We have computers there, but if you want to bring your own laptop so you feel comfortable working through the exercises on your own stuff.
Well, I guess I didn't know because I presume that you'll have computers connected to maybe a screen that you'll be able to kick your computer up to the screen or something
She
like
will.
that?
She can, yeah. But like I said, if you want to bring your own equipment, you can do that as well. We can get you signed in and stuff.
Well, it would kind of help out, I guess.
Do it on your own.
To have your own, so you would have that in your
level,
stack.
Yeah.
Or do you play much with Excel?
A little bit.
How comfortable? See,
I can drag and drop. I can enter in some sums. You can
create spreadsheets.
Right.
And I can do the formulas. I'm a little slow on the sorting. Is a little frightening to me.
Yeah.
And I got to take this class, actually. I'm just sitting there now thinking of the things I can't do.
We'll get you signed up.
On Excel.
And that's the thing with a beginner Excel class. A beginner can be a wide range of skill set as well, because, you may say you're a beginner, but then you also can have beginners that really don't even know how to get Excel on their computer, or what to even, how to even enter in numbers and stuff. So
I've been using it for 20 years, and I still can. I would love to be able to figure out. Let me offer one thing to Shasta, to Miss Bennett there. I would love to be able to. You see, I build these spreadsheets, and they're just pages and pages long. I don't know how to adjust it to print it right, because it's just printing whatever it goes, rather than like setting up the formats and stuff.
We can help you with that.
Yep.
Will she be able to do?
We'll get that figured out. We'll get you a class, Bruce.
How to print your Excel sheet.
I love what this is. This is tremendously helpful today. I'm glad you already have 12 in. I suspect. I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised this thing fills up.
I hope it does. I mean,
what's the and it's on the what do we say? It's on the 14th.
It is on the 14th.
That's a Thursday. What would be the lockout date? When do I have to? When do you think? When will they shut that down?
Well, as soon as we hit 20, but probably the Monday before.
So Excel for beginners. Let's take a look at a few other things going on. Tell me a little bit about the CPR first aid training. This is coming up soon, isn't it, KaRissa?
Yeah, that's Thursday, and the Clay County Health Department is also hosting that for us, and that's through the Emergency Preparedness Department, which is also part of Business and Industry. So CPR and first aid, that life-saving skill. Everybody needs to have that. I live with a first responder, so
yes, you do.
He makes sure we all know that. Well, for 25 years now, so I've had to Have that class quite a few times.
I've got to say, we take it here at work, and we bring in the teachers here, and it's a small investment of time in something that can be tremendously helpful and life-saving, can it?
It is, yeah. And, just having the skills and just that minute little bit of time that kicks in, even the knowledge of knowing somebody needs to call 911,
Yeah.
might save somebody's life.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
And it's just one day that of learning with all of our very good instructors.
403-5125, I guess that, and this is going to be, you say, at the Clay County Health Department there in Flora, I guess. Is that calls the Clay County Health Department?
Yes, that does.
Get free lunch here too?
That's right.
It's only it's a 4.5 hour meeting and you get a free lunch. That is almost stealing, KaRissa.
Hey, they know what they're doing there.
Yep.
They certainly do.
Offer food and they will come.
That's right.
There you go. I tell you what, let's take our final break. We'll wrap things up here with the ladies from IECC Business and Industry as KaRissa and Claire tell me how to do stuff. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back right after these. Stick around.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose auto owner's insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Entire world. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. IECC Business and Industry chieftains here, Claire Vaughan and KaRissa Miller. If folks, all the stuff we talk about today, if folks want more information, who do they need to get a hold of, or what do they need to do?
Well,
this is online too, isn't it?
Yes. They can go to iecc.edu/business and industry or iecc.edu/SBDC. I sometimes struggle with that one.
Yeah. Well, it's a mouthful.
It is.
And they can also call the college at 842-3711. I'm extension 5834, and your extension?
I cannot remember right now. Just ask for Claire.
Yeah, ask for Claire.
Claire.
351.
I have no idea.
I don't blame you. I think I'm pretty sure I'm 286. I know my direct office line, and that's what I tell people if they want to get a hold of me. I don't tell them.
Right, you don't call yourself.
Your direct dial line is 847-9199.
I think I'm 3516.
What's that?
847-9199.
Is what?
That's her direct dial line.
Oh, is that right?
Uh-huh.
See, I know my
We got that at least.
I don't know. I probably shouldn't say this. I don't know the Wabash. I've been here 5 years. I don't know the Wabash phone number.
Okay, first of all, who calls people anymore?
Without just hitting the name in your phone.
Right,
exactly. That's true. We're not here to talk about what I don't know anymore. Although Claire just kind of came up with a great idea for a podcast. So, what doesn't Bruce know?
Yeah, teach Bruce.
What?
Teach Bruce how to do things.
Teach Bruce how to do stuff. Yeah, that's
First one, active listening. Second one, Excel.
Yeah, I wish I paid attention to what you were saying. All right, now we've got all kinds of stuff going on. We've got, and let's go over some of the things because we just talked about this. This is later this week. This is a big deal. And the thing is, somebody could do all these. The timing for all of these would work out. You could do them all, and they're all for basically very cheap. Then on Monday, active listening training up at Noble at the Terry Bruce West Richland Center. They're in Noble. We didn't even talk about this, did we? Tell me a little bit about that. That's this week, too.
Yes, that one's also at Noble, and that one is taught by Ted Marshall. So that's your general industry OSHA class. And once you're done with that, you'll take the test, and you'll have your OSHA general industry card, and
that's about all we know.
Ted does a nice job. I've had him on the show before, and yeah, he will keep you from setting the ladder up too high and then falling on you.
Okay.
That kind of thing. But that is Thursday afternoon this week, right? No, that's Wednesday and Thursday, all day long. So you can, if you want to register. I don't know if that little QR code will work.
Yes, it does.
On the television.
Oh, well.
Depends how good your high definition is. But you can also give folks a call at get Ted a call, and he'll help you out. Also coming up this one in September. This is a good one. I did not realize that there were 2.6 million people in the country that have figured out that know how to take care of people's mental health. Probably isn't a bad idea to have more than that.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, the more people who know, the more you spread, the more help you get, better we'll all be.
Upcoming training schedule. There's now the active listening we already talked about coming up, but you also have the employee workshop. What's the employer workshop?
That is where we are going to bring in the people who are going to talk about secure choice and the new payroll mandates, where any business who has 4 employees or more are going to have to offer paid time off, whether you're part-time, full-time, no matter. It's going to be dependent on how many hours they work. That's how many hours you have to offer them paid time off.
We're basically getting people from different state agencies as well to come in, and that way you can come in and have someone to talk to. Okay. So you actually have a face to ask these questions and to get kind of a guideline of everything.
Am I doing something wrong?
Right. There's so much to know when you own a business and whenever you have employees especially. So this one's really catered to the employers themselves. And
also coming up, the Excel class for beginners we talked about a little bit earlier. This one, you've probably got it on your laptop right now. You may not be paying for the Microsoft 365. I pay for it, so I mean I know what I know that I'm involved in that. And I probably should take that class. And also I think I took away I think I got rid of the Airbnb screen.
Oh yeah.
When is the Airbnb?
The Airbnb is coming up on Thursday, and it's from 5 to 6 at the Emergency Preparedness building at Frontier Community
in
College
Fairfield.
campus. Yep, and that one is a no cost. So
Now, you were talking, KaRissa, a little bit about what's going on September 29th up there in Noble. It kind of, if you haven't, okay, if you skip all these, and you want to learn more about how you can improve yourself and how you can get smarter, come up on September 29th. What's going on then?
We are having an open house for the SBDC on September 29th, and we're also having an open house for the Terry L. Bruce West Richland Center. They're doing a whole renaming ceremony. So we're going to be giving tours of the building and the SBDC.
We finally getting Terry into the building?
I do believe he will.
Is he going to be there?
Yes.
That guy owes me money. Now I know where to find him. I'm just kidding. He paid that gambling debt a long time ago. I'm just kidding again.
Totally joking.
He doesn't owe me nearly as much from that golf bet. The point is, there are all kinds of good, informative things coming.
Yes.
What new? You're basically, KaRissa. You talked about. You deal with small businesses, and they will give you suggestions. What do you have coming up that you're not doing now, or do you have some programs potentially in mind for the future that you really think you might want to get behind and take a look at for the fall, maybe, or the Christmas time, or later in the year?
Oh, goodness. I mean, we're up for anything. If any small businesses have trainings in mind that we haven't offered so far, all they have to do is reach out to us.
I'm gonna say, do you get small businesses telling you, hey, look, we'd really like to have somebody able to do this? I was gonna say, the last time, I think didn't we have something having to do with the NAL told you about something, or
Well, actually, NAL actually asked for an Excel class, so we did teach one there. And we've done safety trainings with Champ, so we've met with them and done those. So it just kind of depends which businesses we've met with. We create the trainings catered to what their needs are. So any business that wants to reach out to us, we'll meet with them and create and cater a training about whatever their needs are.
So you're actively pursuing. You'll contact the businesses as well as waiting for them to contact you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you get a call if you're a business owner and you get a call from these ladies, by all means, pick up the phone. Right, because
please do.
It really will help. It will help your own business. That is kind of part and parcel of how the community college system has kind of worked over the years, hasn't it?
I do believe so. Yeah.
You get the folks wanting to. That's how Fairfield Frontier got the journeyman program. Mm-hmm. Basically,
Actually, we have 6 apprentices that started this semester.
Oh, really?
You start we have 4 in the in
the line.
The maintenance.
Okay. Line maintenance.
Yeah. And then we have 2 nursing apprentices.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes.
And these journeyman line, we've got people here at Wabash who worked or graduated from Frontier, as well as folks I know, Wayne Whitenhammer, also graduated from Frontier. So it's really, it's an outstanding program, and these continuing educations. What do you have in mind on the Airbnbs? Are we going to go to? Are we teaching Verbo as well, or just Airbnb?
I'm just teaching the Airbnb structure, but it has a lot.
I stayed in a Verbo last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only stayed in Airbnb about a dozen times, and Dodie got the Verbo. I don't know why she did that. Is it similar?
Yeah, they're very similar.
Okay, well that's good. I'm glad to hear that I'm not cheating on Airbnb.
Oh, you were.
I suspect Airbnb
got your money.
I did cheat on Airbnb. I'm not terrifically unhappy about that. It's fine. So if you want to find any more information, give these ladies a call at Frontier. Phone number again?
618-3711, and I'm extension 5834.
I should have given you more notice that I was going to ask.
I am so sorry.
Folks, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all next time on Big Talk with Bruce. Have a great day. Thanks, ladies.
Thank you.
Thanks.